Hello. Excuse me, guys. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Sorry about that. I just finished eating my lunch and had a little something stuck in the back of my throat. But it is so good to be back here with all of you and talking about what we all love, gold and silver, and a bit of prepping on the side here. We're not going to get into too much prepping this video. As you could probably tell by the title, we are talking about something that is, I think, dear and near to most everyone who does stack precious metals. But before we jump into the topic of the day, I just want to invite anyone who may be new here to hit that subscribe button. It is free to join and means a lot to me, and you'll be joining a community that is here to support everyone in our stacking endeavors and our prepping journeys. And then if you're feeling extra generous, hit that like button, and if you want to be notified when new videos drop like this one, hit the bell notification as well. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys never get enough credit. But jumping right into today's topic, it is using gold and silver as a savings account. Now, or should you even use gold and silver as a savings account? Now, here in the prepping and stacking community, that is something that a lot of us do talk about over and over and over again. It seems like we keep beating that, dead horse into the bush, for lack of a better term. But, I think it always comes back to that. For me, at least, and I've mentioned this before in previous videos, I wouldn't be able to save as much as I have here if I didn't keep it in gold and silver. When it's in the bank account, it's there. We have cards attached to the bank account. We have apps now, so it's just really easy to just, I want this, swipe and spend. Or in my case right now, or in many people's cases right now, lots of bills to pay, prices have gone up, and it's eaten more and more of our dollar. So for me, this at least sets some money aside with a little bit of an extra step to reap the benefits of the precious metals, where I'd have to take it somewhere and sell it and get the money back and then go ahead and spend it. So it's really helped me save. This is probably the most I have saved in a long time, because I've been stacking precious metals. And I'm actually getting ready to add probably another ounce to my stack here. I almost have the money needed set aside to go ahead and do that. So hopefully by next video, I can showcase what I got. And I am going to be buying a tube to start filling a tube of silver. My goal is to fill up a tube of 20 to add to my stack, to add to my savings account. Now, I think there's no better time than the present to think about starting a savings in gold and silver. Earlier this week, I watched a video, and they had gone to their credit union even, and they were withdrawing money. Now, I don't know, if their fears are legitimate. Maybe they were just overthinking it, but they got a lot of $10 bills back in really old $10 bills, like 1960, I think the oldest one they had was like 1940. And they were saying how a lot of banks held on to those older bills despite the fact that they needed to be, that they should have been sent in to be destroyed and then gotten newer bills to replace them. And they were saying how that's, and at least from their point of view, that was a sign that banks are starting to run out of money. And so I don't know all the legitimacy to that, but I mean, just watching and hearing the news these days of, possible bank failures, more bank failures, things happening in the world, supply chain shortages, World War III, all of that, I think now more than ever is a better time to start stacking and to start putting some of your hard-earned wealth and money into a asset that will grow in value and retain its value during these turbulent times of rising inflation and the what's the word I'm looking for? The trust, I guess, would be the best way to say it. The trust in the dollar is going down. And that's my dog you see moving in the background there, guys. But yeah, like, I think now more than ever. And obviously, I'm not saying to go out and get into debt and to use up all of your money and putting it into gold and silver. But I am saying take a little bit here, take a little bit there. Buy an ounce here, buy an ounce there. If you're doing gold, buy a 1/10 of an ounce here. Buy a half an ounce there. If you got the money for an ounce, then good on you. But just start considering it. And I think that's what a lot of us stacking channels are here for. We're kind of sending the warning out, just, letting everyone know what we're seeing. Now, obviously, if you do this for other reasons like investing or even just as like a hobby, great, whatever motivates you. But I think it's just peace of mind. And this past half a year, I've been without a job. I lost my job at the beginning of the year, and I've been doing part-time gig work here and there. And I've gone through pretty much all of my savings that I have in the bank just to get to this point. And by the end of this coming month, I'll be starting my new job. So, I'll be starting to get a steady income coming back in. But, it was nice to know that I had this here if I absolutely needed to. I could take this down to the coin shop, sell it off, and, have that money to help us out. Luckily, it's not going to happen. I won't have to sell off any of my stack. I was able to make it work. But it's nice to know that it's there. So don't jump into this with FOMO. Again, none of this is financial advice. Be patient. That's the key. Be patient with yourself. Don't get the FOMO. Don't be like, this person's stack is so much bigger, or this person's stack is, so much bigger. I gotta catch up. No, stop. Be patient. Think. Look over your budget. Truly find the best strategy for yourself, and stack up what is, valuable in life. Maybe for you, it's not gold and silver. Maybe your focus is a bit more on crypto. Again, I don't know much about crypto, which is why I don't really delve into crypto. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts again on this subject. I know I didn't have a video solely on this. I've had other videos where we've sort of talked about using it as a savings account. But with all the news coming out that I've seen, I thought it would be good to touch upon this subject again for those who haven't heard it, or it is a good reminder for those of us who have, for all of us stackers. It's good to be reminded of the basics as to why we stack every now and again. So, yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope, those of you who are new and haven't subscribed yet, I hope you would consider subscribing. And I hope that all of you, will continue to join me as we navigate these turbulent times and we continue down the path of stacking and prepping so we can be, as best prepared as we can for whatever life may throw our way. So once again, thanks so much. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next video. As always, keep stacking, keep prepping. Peace out.